What's good, y'all? It's your boy Cold Blooded, and we back with another one. Hey, listen up real fast, y'all. There's not a whole lot for me to say about this one. Y'all see what it is. We hit the lab this last few days, man, and we hit the lab with not just anyone. We hit the lab with one of the absolute GOATs of our beloved sport. So I had to do him justice. In order to do that, some changes had to be made. So we had to turn up. Seriously, we had to turn all the way up. Music selection, we turning up. Narration, we turning up. Gameplay performances, y'all know I am turning up. So I need y'all to stay with me throughout the entirety of this one, guys, because this is the one that puts us on the map. Let's get it. All right, first things first. Let's talk about movement. So off the rip, as you notice, Joe has one of the vintage slow walk animations. But I like to make it even slower because I do use this slow walk a lot. The problem is, ever since the last patch, slow walking has become increasingly more difficult to actually do in your base stance. I noticed a lot of fighters were bugged, specifically guys like Lomachenko, where they would get stuck into the slow walk animation for no reason, even if you were moving the left stick all the way to the edge. So since they have fixed that, I've noticed they damn near removed slow walking from the game. So that seems to be an issue. But I'm going to show you guys how I personally have circumvented it. So I've managed to get around the issues with slow walking with a Elite controller. So if you have an Elite controller, you go into your settings and configure. And the best setting you can use on your left stick to make it the least sensitive is going to be delayed. And then when you have your curve adjustment, you can toy with that if you'd like to. I personally like to bring it all the way down, and I want to move those edges and from every sensitivity range as far out as possible, just to kind of like it just increase the dead zone capacity, so that I'm getting the least amount of feedback or sensitivity when I use the left stick. Also, if you are using the zoom out camera view, highly recommend using the true diagonals under calculation as opposed to radial. Now, that minor change might not be beneficial for everyone, but it's extremely beneficial for me because with every character that I use, slow walking helps me maintain my spacing. One thing that I do have very well in this game is I have really good judge of distance and really good spacing. And it's really just because I never overcommit with my movement and I never overextend too much with my punches, just because I slow walk so often. I'm always in the proper range. Another huge benefit to slow walking is something I used to talk about during early access, where if you slow walk and then you pick up speed as your opponent is throwing a punch, it pretty much completely just throws its directory of the punch off. In the instance with the way that I play, a lot of times you'll see me slow walk and then immediately cut a direction onto a punch. Usually it's a wraparound right hook. But with Joe Louis in particular, I do jab a lot, and it's going to be different directional jabs. Something else you don't see me do in any of my footage with any of the other fighter, and you're going to start to see me do it with Lewis a lot, is the wraparounds that I do with the hooks and the different directional shots left and right with the hooks. You're going to see me doing with the jab instead. Not necessarily trying to return fire off of blocks, but just to set up the power straight, because he does have, I think it's called Bomber, whatever the perk is that adds X amount of percentage for damage to straight punches. So essentially, that straight is the power straight specifically is going to be Lewis's best punch. So you want to find as many ways to get it off as fast as possible and as efficient as possible. One of the ways that I find the most effective to do it off of a jab is to do it off of a stepping jab, specifically stepping onto the outside. To your outside, your opponent's inside. You do it that way, it comes off immediately. Whereas if you do it this direction, very slow. Standing still, very slow. Stepping back, very slow. Stepping forward, very slow. But stepping on the outside, beautiful. Another really good and efficient way to get it straight off is obviously the cookie cutter way off of a hook. But I'm not real big on using that strategy with Joe because I want to try to mimic his likeness as much as possible, and that's not a combination he did throw often. However, he did dedicate himself to the hooks to the body, to a straight to the head pretty often, and that's one that I do want to try to mimic a lot because he got quite a few knockouts like that. The problem with doing that though is there's risk to reward. So although I do want to mimic the fighter as much as I can, it's ugly. Can we find a way to make that work and make that work fast? Well, we hopped in the lab, and sure enough, there is a sequence off of the body hook that flows really well. So Lewis has the beautiful forward step and body hook that everybody should have. He suffers from it being very short, a la Lomachenko, but if you're in a proper range, you will see he will extend his arm further. And although I preach against standing still and doing lead body hooks because the animation is so ugly, with Lewis, he's got the animation from early access. His lead body hook looks really good standing still, and he does take his head off of the center line in the process. I like the way it looks. Problem is, it doesn't open counter windows as effectively or as often as this one does. And so that's still gonna be my go-to. You'll see me mix and match them a lot, bleed them together. Sometimes I'll even double up. So you'll see me just bleed them both. Forward step, boom, and then dig once I hit that angle. Step out, boom, then dig. And you get off the center line with the forward step and open windows as well. The body hook moving forward into the step back right hook. Wrap around, step in right hook. Canelo special wrap around hooks. Don't recommend doing them, although he does have good range on them. Just not as effective. I'm all about opening counter windows with Joe because he was a tremendous counter puncher. That's my go-to. For anybody who didn't see my previous videos on how to really execute the forward lead body hook, a good way to remove that step into that telegraph. Obviously, if you're southpaw, you just lunge forward and do it. But if you're in a conventional stance, you weave to your opponent's outside and do it. And it takes away the telegraph step prior to the punch. Now, I will say though, the telegraph step prior to the punch is where you get your counter windows. So if you are looking to engage, possibly have your opponent return fire and open counter windows from it, you're better off wrapping around with the hook and then stepping in. That's going to net you crazy results. You're going to open a lot of counter windows that way, especially if you time it well and you know your opponent's going to be reactive. It's the first counter. That's it. Let's talk about the sequence that bleeds in properly. Lead body hook, power straight, comes out very slow, very telegraphed. Unless it's a forward moving lead body hook, flows beautifully. Watch again. Telegraph. But if you do it while moving forward, flows well. Telegraph, flows. So you'll see me implement the forward moving lead body hook into the power straight very often, as well as the step out jab into the power straight. Those are the two big ways that you'll see me implement the power straight.
Yeah, this is for classics.
And there you go. While we're at it, we might as well discuss my favorite combinations. So obviously, it's always going to bleed together. We just went over the lead body hook, stepping forward lead body hook into the power straight. He's also got the Canelo special where you can just do the power hook as well. Obviously, I've gotten crazy results. And then there's the opportunity to just mix it all together. There is one combo in particular that I really love, and the only way to really get it to work and flow properly is if you mix it in with a forward moving body hook to end the combo. But this is probably the only time you'll ever see me throw 3 punches with the same side. There it is. One ends with the power straight, the other ends with the power right hook. So he's actually susceptible to the triple here. 1, 2, 3, and boom. There it is. Yeah. I want to break down what makes it so effective. So obviously, you're standing still, lead body hook, standing still, hook up top. Now, at this point, you can assume your opponent's going to return fire. So yes, I'm going to do the lead body hook moving forward at this point anyway, just because I want to have the benefit of the hook, the power hook, or the power straight to come off fast, and that only happens when you're doing it the forward way. But there's also the key that at this point, if he does return fire, I want to get off of the center line, and it's going to open counter windows. It is a tremendous combination. I've been able to call my shot with this quite a few times, and it's just been a lot of fun to really get going. And there it is, y'all. If y'all have made it this far, then y'all already know what time it is. It's fight time. But before we get into that fight, I want y'all to know I appreciate y'all. As I said before, happy holidays to everybody. More specifically this time, Happy New Year. The next time y'all see your boy, it'll be sometime in the first week of next year. And we're gonna bring 2025 in strong, man. I can't even say this shit. It's like my brain ain't registered yet. I got a great fight for y'all, man. Shout out to my opponent, Master Keys. Amazing fight. He showed wrinkles of greatness, and I think together we put together a real good technical performance or a technical affair for y'all. He threw me out of my element a lot. I didn't even get a chance to showcase all of the little stuff that I've been wanting to showcase with Lewis because he was that nice. And yeah, we're just gonna get into it, man. All right, here we go. I'll let y'all see if he works his jab at all. Oh, I see step backs. I like that. Educated. Good spacing, stepping forward, stepping back. Block that. I like what I'm seeing though. He's not telegraphing by blocking too far out. That's a bit bad though. Not bad. I like what I'm seeing. Real patient. My guy. Oh, okay. Good trade. Those two will be feints. So I'm not working on my paddle. Here we go. Good work. Good work. First big one. We talked about that sequence. It's a money sequence. Good round. I am liking what I'm seeing. Beautiful round, actually. I like this dude. I wasn't sure if he was going to give me a fight worth posting, but this might be the one I post. I can already tell. I like what I see. We'll see what happens when he turns up, how he turns up, what type of tactics he uses. I can see now that the live fight is blocking his name. For anybody who doesn't know, his name is Master Keys 239. Look out for this dude. Highly respect the way he's playing. All right, cool. Make sure it wasn't AFK or something. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. It did get damage too. Oh yes, this is good work. Good work. Oh, good work. Sharp shooting, one at a time. We got everything's landing now. Everything's landing now.
Yeah, this is for classics.
I messed it up. Good job. Trying to work the angles on the jab here. He's actually out jabbing me. It's really good stuff. Here we go. There we go.
Yeah, this is for classics.
Good stuff. I gave him that round. I gave him that round. I admired everything that he did there. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Master Keys. Yeah, shout out to this dude. Good work. Wish that hook would have landed. Real good short hook lands right over the dab there, boom. But yeah, everything's clicking. My round's heavy right now. Good work by him.
That's where music lives.
Good hook. Good work. Good work. Woo. I like what I'm seeing. I like it. Alright, so in order for me to shoot my 1-2, it's gonna have to be off to the right side first. Like that right there. Just because he's not taking that angle. Beautiful.
Yeah, this is for classics.
Beautiful. I have it 2-1 me, but this is a great fight. This is high level shit right here. I am enjoying every second of this. It's hard for me to actually call my shot right here and really talk about what's going on. This is just high level stuff. I really like this. I really like this. Good shit. I actually thought I won the first and third and he won the second. So yeah. I don't know how they gave me the second. That one hurt.
This is for classics.
All right, we're gonna try step in jab, step in body hook, power straight. Starting to see an avenue where that might be money for us. Right there. Oh, he stepped around though. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a pro out here. He even went for the step-in body hook. Woo! Lovely. Good work. He's getting busy, y'all. There we go. There we go. That was the outside step power straight that I talked about in the beginning of the video. Yeah, that was it right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it net really good results right there. Let me back up. He's gonna get desperate. I kind of actually want to see what he does, what his pressure game is looking like, what he does when he's real hungry for it. He just backed up actually. But yeah, that's said previously. That's the fastest way to get off the quick power straight with Joe. It's his best punch. And the other way is going to be the lead forward moving body hook first. And I still do want to fish for that. Just want to find a good way to implement it. Good counter right there. That actually would have been it. I didn't take it though. There it is again. We both landed. Mine with the ghost punch. There you go. Now my feints working again. Feinted him. Worked around. Oh, whoa. My damn left bumper's not working. I really gotta replace the controller. There it is. There it is again. Yes, sir. Now we can turn up a little bit. That should have been a counter, and I missed the opportunity there. That's okay. Spacing is working out really well. Ball back. Should be a counter. Nope. He's fell back. That's going to be a counter. There it is. Oh, man. Tracking was off. Good fight. High level stuff right here. I've landed enough nice. Not even if I'm not getting the flash, so they're not counting as full blown counters. But to me and to him, I'm sure we're both in the same mindset that I've countered enough in real time that it's made him weary of how to push the issue. I know he wants to push the issue, but he also doesn't want to get hurt again. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, y'all see the cut? Y'all see the cut? The percentage of my cut, y'all? I just now noticed that. And that hook is, ooh, you gotta be careful, y'all. He knows it too, he's going for it. Covering it up, we're covering it up. Good shit, good shit. Oh, the power straight to in lane. That was important. He's working. Great round by him. Great round by him. There we go. There we go. Beautiful sequence by your boy. Here it is again. Beautiful. I don't have to talk about that sequence. Y'all know it. I preached about it ever since the Canelo video. It's just a great combination to throw, and it works even when they are hurt. And that's the big thing. People seem to always whiff a lot of shots when they're hurt, but I can always count on that combo. I mean, if it works when they're hurt, then just imagine when they're not. You know what I mean? But we gotta focus on this cut though. We got 2 in the cut. I don't want to eat him with left hooks. I don't want to have to run. If it gets to a point when it hits that 4th stage, we might have to consider it. But we still want to press the issue a little bit. Keep the fight fun. Good work, good work, good work. Oh yeah, everything we talked about is landing now, guys. We're here now. There it is. That's a full-blown knockout, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yep. I intended. So this is what happened, guys. That was actually a mistake. I intended to mix the power straight into that, but because I saw him going for what looked like the forward moving lead body hook, I immediately hit back, thinking I was going to cue up a back step, and instead I ended up doing the backwards straight, and I ended up netting the same results that I was hoping for. Beautiful fucking fight. Shout out to Master Ace. Beautiful fucking fight, and thank you for that. I now have some footage to use. That was awesome, bro. Thank you. Very high level stuff. I'll be looking out for you, bro.